My first guest, best known for a role, of course, in the film 10, currently starring in a new NBC series. I love the title. It's Wind on Water. It just gets you going like, you get flashes. Premieres this Saturday night at 8 o'clock. The one, the only, Bo Derek. You look lovely.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not sure if I ever asked you your real name, or is that your real name, Bo?
Bo, no, Bo's not my real name. Mary Kathleen is my real name.
Oh, Mary Kathleen.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a little...
Slightly Irish.
Yeah, a little Catholic girl or something.
Yeah.
Mary Kathleen, get over here, baby. Now, you probably don't remember this. The first time I saw you was on the cover of a Cycle magazine. You were standing in front of a little Kawasaki 250. You had long hair down your waist. You were like, what, 15, 16?
You don't remember that.
No, I do remember that because I have all those magazines. I kept saying, the girl's blocking the motorcycle.
You really are hardcore die-hard, aren't you?
Yeah. But that was you, wasn't it? I have
it
this
was
argument
me, yes.
with
I think
people.
I was about 12 or 14.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have been looking at that then. Yeah, but...
Yes.
This is an argument I have had with guys. I have said, it's her, and they go, no, it is not. I go, it is her.
And you even remember the motorcycle.
Yes, I do. Actually,
wow.
I remember, yeah, I'm more than one. Well, how have you been? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's very good.
First, let me say, I know that you lost your husband, John, recently. It was May, and I was very sad about that because I know in this town there are so many couples that seem to hate each other and split up, and you guys were really a real couple that took a lot of grief because of the age differences and always working together. But I just want to say how sad that was because I know you really were. How long were you married?
Thank you. That's
22
really
years?
nice.
22
yeah,
years?
we were together 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really. Thank you.
I mean, that's nice. You know, I mean,
It is unique. I mean, we weren't really setting out to prove anything, but it ended up being 25 years.
No, but there is a cynicism to the, you know...
Yes, and more this country than Europe, they don't like, people, the press, don't like husbands and wives working together.
Yeah, that's true.
They just don't. And to me, it seemed the most natural thing to do as I was working with John on small independent films before 10 came out, so it just seemed a natural thing to continue doing.
And also, in your defense, I mean, if they didn't say something nasty that way, the other nasty thing would always be like, oh, he was a Svengali, and you know, you didn't have a mind of your own, he just told you what to do. But those of us that know you know that is not obviously true.
Well, thank you.
Well,
thank you. Well, you know, it was a natural conclusion. He was 30 years older than I was. I was very young, jailbait at the time when we first got together.
Really? Jailbait?
No, it was true. Do you know that he actually, when we first came, we were in Europe, and then we had to come back to the United States, and I was still underage, so he was living in Tijuana for about 6 months. He was afraid he'd be arrested. It was very romantic and kind of like an old Boyer film for a while.
Kev, you listening?
That's too cold.
Well, that's,
yeah, it was strange.
Now
very
you'd
strange.
probably get in trouble for that. But you were genuinely, obviously.
Obviously, it was meant to be because it went on so long.
Now, who wanted to get married? Was it you or him?
You know, I can't remember.
Yeah?
I remember I was going off to do a film called Orca, you know, about a killer whale.
Oh, Orca. I like that movie.
I'm sure, yeah.
I do remember that. That's when you had really long hair.
Yeah, and I got my leg bitten off by the killer
But you
whale.
weren't a big star then. This is
No,
before.
I was a deckhand.
Right, this is small.
Right, and I was going off to do that. And John came from a time where not being married meant that you were really in love, because you were living together because you really wanted to be together.
Right.
And being married was more an obligation, and maybe you were trapped. And he knew a lot of single men who would only hit on married women because they were available. So
that seems like the best way to get killed.
I know. No, but if you're married, the chances are you're not unhappy. Marriage was more of an old-fashioned institution then. For me, because I came up in that free-spirited, free love time, marriage meant more to me. So I really don't remember. It was, hey, you're going off to Europe, you're going to go make this film, why don't we get married type of thing.
So when you guys go, now again, I sort of associate you with that period. Now, I know you like animals and horse. Now, did you do the whole marriage? You know, the hippies on top of the mountain with the, you know, with the cows mooing in unison together and all that. I mean,
you see that in me?
No, but I mean, you seem like the free spirit type. I mean, you seem like the type who would get married outside at dawn or sunset, or I mean, did you do that whole thing? You know, barefoot.
Hardly.
No?
Hardly. I had to go to Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland, which is literally the end of the world on the East Coast, and so we went to Las Vegas, and I think it was 2 or 3 in the morning, and we knocked on the door of a chapel.
Oh, come on. You
No, I
CC
swear.
Chapel?
Yeah, one of those We Crook of the Heather, though, type chapels. And we...
Really?
Yes, and this woman answered, and she was the minister. She had curlers in her hair, fuzzy slippers, and a pug dog in her arms, and the Bible in the other. And that was it.
What a lovely, lovely
What a
ceremony.
lovely... It was
that
memorable, though.
Well, I guess it's no, you see, I would have thought, you know, the bird, the doves being
No,
released.
no, no. And
all
John
that.
had been married so many times. It was like...
Yes, everybody like,
It was like,
come on.
yeah, let's go get married, you know?
Now, tell me about Wind on the Water. Now, this is... Now, you're a mom with what? How many sons?
I have 2 sons.
So you're like, this is like Bonanza. You're like Lauren Green, sort of. This is the same type of thing, right?
You know, that's the nicest thing that... the nicest way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren Green, Barbara Stanwyck in Big Valley. That's
Oh, no,
that's, the
that's
way,
right.
yeah.
That was the other one. Yeah. So this
the
is...
other one. For me, that's what, since I read the script for the pilot, that's what I was hoping it would be.
Yeah.
We haven't really had that kind of family drama on television for
Right.
how many years? And I loved those shows, and this might be the one that brings it back. But at the same time, it's very modern, very hip, very fast. A lot of extreme sports.
Now, do you feel-
Heavy-duty surfing,
Yeah.
unbelievable stuff.
Do you feel odd playing the mom?
Yeah.
Do you? Huh?
Very strange. It's very strange. I don't have children. I had decided not to have them.
Right.
So it's odd, and I'm a little defensive. When I read the scripts and they have mom sitting on the porch or cooking, that goes right away. And that's the first thing that has to be
Well, the
changed.
kids have to eat.
No, but you know, no. I wanted her to be like my friends.
Right.
You just met one of my friends in the back.
Right.
She's an incredible athlete. She has
Yeah,
children.
but moms are not friends. They're moms.
No, not necessarily. Today, things are... Yes, I do some of that, too.
Yeah, see, my
I
friends
do
never
keep
punch
them
me
line.
in the face like my mom. See, my mom would...
Yeah, right. But athletics are a big part of people today and
Right.
children today, like never before. I grew up surfing, sailing. I was an unusual and an exclusive clique.
Yeah, yeah.
But now it's very accessible to
Now,
everybody.
what's this clip we're going to have here? We have a clip of... I like saying it, wind and water.
Wind on water.
Wind on water.
Wind on
I'm
wa- But I
for it.
like the way you say it.
Yes, it just has
Yes.
that whole... Now, what is this scene here? Is this your son?
This is one of my... This is my youngest son.
Oh, boy. Can we come over and talk to your mom? Here, let's take a look. You can play my mom anytime you want. It premieres this Saturday.
Yes.
Both, thank you very much. Thank you for talking to us about John. Thank you. Be right back with William H. Macy right after this.